Restaurants get inspected annually, and tanning salons biannually. But what about New York State abortion clinics? Hardly ever. Listen to this. The Chiaroscuro Foundation, a conservative think tank, launched an investigation last year. It found New York is pockmarked with abortion mills, and estimated 250 operate today. The state is supposed to inspect them and keep them as safe as a place of killing can be, but bureaucrats claim that they're only responsible for 25. The appalling part? More than half of them have never been inspected. Others looked at only once since the year 2000. I spoke to Father Frank Pavone, the director of Priests for Life, an organization that hopes to end abortion but caters to women who have had one. For him, this study is no surprise.
The fact that it is legal has not made it safe for two reasons. Number one, the procedure itself can never be safe because it is so unnatural. It is going against everything that the body is designed to do. But for a second reason, too, it isn't safe, and that is it is being performed under the most unscrupulous, unregulated surgical industry in the country.
The violations were cringeworthy and serious. There was an anesthesiologist citing for relying on a broken monitor to check vital signs, failures to ensure nurses in recovery rooms, and unsanitary practices like reusing suction tubing for human contents.
So they want to have it both ways. The advocates of abortion and the abortionists themselves, they want to be considered part of mainstream medicine. Oh, abortion is part of women's health. It's legal. It's a procedure that we offer. They say that on the one hand. But then on the other hand, they don't want to live up to the standards that are in place that govern any other kind of legitimate medical practice. They don't want to live up to those standards because they can't.
Just this month, the State Health Commissioner, Dr. Nirav Shah, stepped down to make clinic criticism.
And it's time here in New York for us to shine more of a spotlight. We want the state to take responsibility for inspecting, regulating, licensing. This is an issue that people who are Catholic or not Catholic, believers or not believers, even people who are pro-life and pro-abortion can all come together and agree that if a procedure is going to be provided, whether we think it should be or not, and of course we say it shouldn't be in the first place, but whether we say it should be or not, shouldn't those women be protected? Shouldn't they be informed?
Priests for Life wants changes for the sake of women's rights.
That there should be emergency medical equipment available any place that this surgery occurs, and people there trained on how to use it. I mean, why not? That there should be arrangements between that abortion facility and the nearest hospital to properly and quickly deal with emergencies. And a lot of people don't want to listen because they think we're just, oh, this is just an anti-abortion agenda. This is just a political agenda. Wait a minute. This is a pro-woman agenda.
For Currents, I'm Michelle Powers.